Miami in the United States. Now let's go for the track figures. 29 laps in total, 19 corners, 7 to the right, 12 to the left, 5.4 kilometer track length, and a total race distance of 157 kilometers. The current Emerald track record from Spaghet, it's an old one out of season 5, is a 1:28.873. Yeah, now let's go to the standings. First we go to the driver standings. We see Myth still leading very comfy with 123 points gap to Better on position 2. On position 3 we have Tomasito with 127 points, 11 points behind Better. On P3 we have Yo-Yo, who missed out the last race, but he is back for racing today. Then on P5 we have Zsolti with 107 points, GDA the first Merc driver on position 6. On position 7 his teammate Wolfreen. On P8 we have Frank Tank, the first Williams driver, P9 Spaghet, and on P10 the returning champion, Champ Mute, yeah, reserve driver at the moment. Now let's have also a quick look to the team standings. Also here V-Carb is leading 368 points, that's a massive 92 points gap to Ferrari on position 2. On P3 we have Mercedes, on P4 Red Bull, on P5 McLaren, P6 Williams, on 7 Aston Martin, on 8 Haas, on 9 Alpine, and on position 10 we have Kick Sauber. That was it for the introduction. Now let's go for the series stuff. Let's go for qualifying. So guys, already first driver on track, that's Wolfreen. And thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Was an invalidation. Let's go to Spaghet. So far no invalidation from his side. But the tricky stuff is coming now. Well, the whole track is tricky. For time being, the fastest sector times by Spaghet, close to half a second faster than everybody else in every sector. We're gonna have a good time. First a 1:26.954. Let's have a look to Gianbartolomeo. 1:28.131. And now let's go to the, pole man himself, Better. He achieved so many poles here in the Monday Racing League. He's surely one of the best top lap drivers. 2 purple sectors, so he jumps up to P1 or 1:25.975 for him. Wolfreen trying again. Same spot, same problem, more or less the same problem. Now let's have a look to Picard. This is some braking dust in front. That's from Spaghet, invalidated. Let's have a look to Samuku. Today's host. So I think Samuku will end up on position 3 if I compare the sector times to the other ones we already have. Jumps up to P4, okay. Then we're gonna have a whole bunch of cars here. The car is going for another try. with only 65% of battery. Spaghet giving nicely space there, the McLaren on the left hand side. I just saw that Tomasito is purple in sector 1. Let's go to him. Green sector 2. Only 2,000 slower than Berra. So it's roll of the dice between Berra and Tomasito for time being. Nice turns here. Is he going to P1? No. P2, 126. And Samuko gets a 5 place break penalty collision with the car. What happened there? Let's have a look from the outside. So we don't see any damage from Picard's side. What about Samuko? Of course he's going into pit. Let's go to Wolfreen. 30.1 in sector 2. Sector 1, sorry. 7 tenths lower than Berra for time being. .3, it's a half a second slower. Final turns for Wolfreen. Jumps up to P4. Tomasito's coming into pit. What about Jojo? He has been out in Tyrol, Austria for skiing for 1 week, so he hasn't attended the last race. Was Imola last time out last Monday. Let's go to Gian Bartolomeo. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Forza Ferrari. Went into pit as well. Let's have a look. Wolfpress invalidated. Wolfreen on a slow lap, and yeah, let's go to Jojo. Sliding around. Oi. Fighting with the traction there. Apesai Nelson, welcome back. Nice to have you on board. Spaghet has 2 yellow sectors, but he's still finishing his hot lap. Maybe he had a bad run in the last sector last time out. He stays on the same time, 1:26.954. So position 3 for him. Picard invalidated, and let's have a look to Berra. Purple sector 1, also purple sector 2. Now today it's a normal race, no sprint race. Oi! We don't see often better sliding around. Stays on the 125.975. Let's have a look to wall press, so no invalidation for him for time being. I think it's the third try for him to set a valid lap time. And he jumps up to P4. So the lead Aston Martin for time being. Little drag race between Yo-Yo and Spaghet. Good buddies. Sending Spaghet straight on. Sanas and me, we know this stuff. But from another game. What is Frank Tank able to do? Jumps up to P3. Was a nice one. But I'm surely going in. Wolfreen on a slow lap. What about wall press? With full battery, so he is not pushing. Let's have a look to Tomasito. 2 purple sectors already. Not a final one. Is he stealing the pole position from Beta? Yes or no? Now the final turn, and we have an answer to this question. Yes, 125.794. Fastest man on track. Tomasito in the Ferrari. Let's have a look to Gianbartolomeo. These are pretty nice turns here, and a very long left-hander. Always very tricky at the end of the turn to not end up in the barriers. Now flat out. Gear number 8. DRS enabled. Now Gianbartolomeo is coming to the tricky stuff here, the inlet. I give this name to this section here. Wow, close to invalidation, but all good so far. Also the exit. So green sector time also in sector 2 for Gianbartolomeo. Last heavy braking point. Now the final turn. I'm sure he's jumping up the order. No, stays on P7. Okay. And so Muku improves 2 green sector times for him. Also here the final turn, jumps up to P5, so again Samuko the lead Aston Martin. So look to Clipper, so he's preparing his hot lap run. Yeah, hot run, why not? So we have 1 minute 45 left in the qualify session. Yeah, today Miami, next week Zandvoort in the Netherlands. Not many races left until the season is over. Nice turns from Klippa. Purple sector 1. Sorry, I saw purple from Beta. Green sector 1 and green sector 2 for Klippa. Jumps up to P7. Well, let's have a look to Gian Bartolomeo. Time-wise, the qualifying is over. What can Gian Bartolomeo achieve? Stays on P7. Yo-Yo jumps up to P3. What about Spaghet? Jumps up to P4. Then we're gonna have Wolfreen, the next driver to cross the line, but we saw Frank Tank on position 3 and Picard on 4. Nice result for the Williams crew. Wolfreen jumps up to P7. Wool press invalidated, and now is Bella able to? No, he's not able to. Whatever. And Tomasito. Is it a pole run? Yes or no? No, he stays on P2. Last man to finish the qualifying is Klippa. But he's going into pit, so that's a qualifying result. We have Bera again on P1, again a pole position with a 1:25.678. Then Tomasito in the Ferrari on position 2. Then on P3 and 4 we have the Williams crew with Frank Tank and Picard. On P5 we have Yo-Yo in the second Ferrari. On P6 Spaghet in the McLaren. Wolfreen in the Merc on P7. The first Aston Martin from Somuco on position 8, then Woolpress his teammate on position 9, Gian Bartolomeo on position 10, Klippa on 11 and Judas on P12 without any lap time. And as you can see, we have a 5-place grid penalty for Somuco. It's curious what happened there, but we will maybe see later on in the reports. Hopefully nothing too serious. So any predictions for the race already now? I'm sure Nora is going for Ferrari win. Question is only which Ferrari, is it Tomasito or Yo-Yo? Let's give a shout, Nora. Yeah, Tomasito, good choice. Gonna be a hell of a battle with Bera and the other guys. And by the way, I forgot. Cheers, guys, as always. Yeah, the nerds are here and Fredak as well. You're nerdy too. Yeah, give me give me some beer, Fred. Give me beer. Yeah, now the drivers are selecting their strategy. And let's go for the formation lap. Let's have a quick look to the tire choices. The drivers made many medium runners, of course. 3 hard runners with Picard, Volpress and Sumuku. Yeah, no nerds in iRacing, says the nerd. Now let's have... what else do we need? We don't need anything else. We just need some good racing action here. And for you guys, just show you the last winners. We had Bera, Navaf, Sumuku and Mute. Sadly, Mute is not driving today. I miss him. So I'm pretty sure that Picard took the hard rubber tires because of Frank Tank. So they go mixed strategy, not the same as Ferrari is doing. Tomasito and Yo-Yo both on the medium compound. But to start on the medium tires is always feasible in this game. And maybe we're gonna have some safety cars later on. Let's go for the start. For the POV from Frank Tank, no Picard. Frank Tank on position 3, his teammate. Gonna have a look what happened now. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And out the way we go here in Miami. Nice start from Bera. Nothing too serious happened at the turn 1. And Picard already under attack from the Ferrari from Yo-Yo. Wow, front wing damage from Yo-Yo. This will massively hurt the strategy from the Ferrari crew. How much is the damage? I don't see anything. And Yo-Yo is leaving the session, okay. Just quickly... Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Spaghet is now attacking Picard. Spaghet now in front of Picard, but next turn goes to the right. Picard still ahead from the Cypriotic British driver. I just quickly enable telemetry data, just hold on. Quickly need to click around. Hurry up, baby, hurry up. So we are back here. Telemetry should work now, and we see a dive from Spaghet with the medium tires, but Frank Tank is going very good and still position back now. We're gonna see a long fight between Picard and Spaghet. And DRS enabled. And in front we still have a close gap between Tomasito and Bera. Also, Frank Tank can go the pace. Only the bigger lap, or the bigger gap, better said, is between Picard and Frank Tank, already 2 seconds. The rest is more or less close, all within 1 second. Let's go to Gianbartolomeo. Maybe he is going for an attack to Wolfreen. Onto Wolfreen. And in front we'll see again Spaghet overtaking Picard. Gianbartolomeo managed to overtake Wolfreen. Still very close gaps here. I'm not sure what happened with Yo-Yo. Of course the damage, front wing damage. But maybe something else as well, and the fastest lap for Tomasito. I'll just show you a graphic regarding the track record. Do we see today another track record? It's 1:28.873. So the drivers need to drive only 1/10 faster than the old track record from Spaghet from season 5. Let's go to the front. And nice to see that we have a 3-way battle for the win for time being. 3.5 seconds gap between position 3 and 4 between Frank Tank and Spaghet, but here it's a pretty close fight. Everybody within 1 second. And you see some crazy statistics from Beta. Average finishing position 3.7. That's overall seasons he drove. And Wolfreen the first driver with 3-second time penalty. I think we're gonna see some more, cause I already see Picard has 2 warnings. Spaghet 1 warning, Wolfreen 1 warning, and Judas as well. Now Judas gets also 3 seconds. Let's have a look here. At 3 wide, we see at 3 wide. And Gianbartolomeo in front of this group here. And Picard gets the 3 seconds. Now DRS open, maybe Picard is going for an overtake attempt, or Spaghet. No, everybody stays behind each other. Because it's a long race, we are in lap number 5 of 29. And so Moko retiring. Again, too wide here between Frank Tank, not Frank Tank, I always say Frank Tank if I see Williams, sorry for that. Picard and Gianbartolomeo. Heavy fights are ongoing here. That's it, into the car from Spaghet. Ay, 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 ay. Nice overtake from Picard. Now Spaghet wheel to wheel with Gianbartolomeo. Is having now DRS and overtaking the Italian driver. Into turn 1 side by side. And behind them we have Wolfreen. Let's go to the broadcast view. That was nice racing. Whoa, 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 what a speed from Gianbartolomeo. Of course, with the help of DRS, maybe also a little bit deployed the battery power. They're playing DRS chicken, I think. Boing. No good, no good, no good. This is some damage. Yes, we have Picard with damage, front wing damage. As well Spaghet, of course. Then we have Wolfreen with damage, also Klippa is driving with damage, and Frank Tank as well. So a lot of front wing damage, but no floor damage or body damage so far. Nice battle here between 4 cars. And Wolfreen now leading the pack here on position 5. I get a little bit fighting with the traction. Let's keep an eye on their tire usage. We have more or less around 20% of usage in the front and 22% in the back. Except Frank Tank is using a little bit more the rear tires, with 27% for him. Everybody more or less to 50% of battery. So they are playing with the battery. They need the battery here on this track. Yeah guys, regarding statistics, we have top speed of 340 kilometers an hour and average speed of 223 kilometers an hour, and a safety car possibility of 100%. Also virtual safety car possibility of 100%. And the pit stop time loss is 20 seconds. It's a very short one. In other tracks we have 24 seconds and so on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flipper fighting with Picard. And Frank Tank lost a little bit contact to position 2, and we have a new leader, Tomasito. Now leading the Grand Prix, let's go to them. But better behind him. Will of course go for an overtake at the end of the long straight. Again, of course, with the help of DRS. Is he going or is he not going? He stays behind. And we have a virtual safety car, that's the 100% I told you. Now ready for the pit stop. We have Tomasito in the pit, Berra in the pit and Frank Tank in the pit. Maybe other drivers will join. Well, just some figures from Berra. In season 9, he achieved pole in 62% of the races. Overall, all seasons, it's 41% pole time, baby, for Berra. There's only one driver who has more pole percentage, that's Newt with 55% of pole. Overall races he attended, of course, and we have a drive-through penalty for Frank Tank. It doesn't help the Williams team, of course, and a 10-second for Gian Bartolomeo on the Alpine. But it's game on between Tomasito and Berra. Let's have a look to the warnings. No warnings for these two drivers. Of course they are in hard rubber now, side by side. The Hard Rock S's. Into the Dolphin Park hairpin. It's not really a hairpin, but it's named as a hairpin. We know Americans. The 199 straight into the South Beach complex. Again, a side-by-side between these two drivers here. Between the Red Bull from Berra and Tomasito in the Ferrari. Now the Gator. It's 2 or 3 straight. Tomasito again ahead from Berra. Looks like these two drivers are working together to have at least P1 and P2. Wow, nice driving, pretty nice driving from these two top drivers here in Miami. Let's have a look what is Spaghet doing behind Picard. Also, quick look to the position changes, 5 gains from Wolfreen, 4 from Cimena, 4 from Clipper. Regarding pit stops, Wolfreen need to go to the pit, everybody else has been in the pit, and here the tires the drivers are using at the moment, everybody on hard tires except Picard on the mediums. Pretty sure that Picard needs to come in once more. So he's maybe also hoping or praying for a safety car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That's front right wing damage. And Wolfreen is driving with rear wing damage, 66%. It's a hell of a ride for him. Wow. Let's go back to the front to Tomasito. Taking the outside line. Riding the curbs. And pedal to the metal. 10 seconds penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Judas. And Judas is retiring. We're gonna see the overtake from Beta into the last real turn. Well, these are turns as well, but heavy turn, I mean. Into turn 1. So these two drivers are riding the curbs heavily. Hard Rock Stadium S's. Again overtaking Beta. Oof. Was it front wing? No, no damage at all for Beta. Maybe a little tap from Beta to Tomasito's rear. What is happening here between Chambattermeo and Clippa? One of the closer gaps here in the Miami Grand Prix. was a nice camera angle. It was a close call for Clipper. Nearly rear-ended Gianbartolomeo. What a close driving from Gianbartolomeo. Now into turn 1. Going too wide. Still with the better end for Klippa. Stays ahead from the Alpine. We are in lap 16. So 13 laps to go. And Picard is closing the gap to these two drivers. But Gianbartolomeo has front wing damage. Clip as well. See, Wolfreen is coming in. Change to the medium tires. So these two are driving, more or less alone. 14 seconds gap to position 3. Our Frank Tank had a drive through and still managed to be on P3. The 3 second for Picard, another 3 second, and we have Pera. Pera with a new track record. It's a 1:28.933. Now it's pedal to the metal for Pera. But still not able to escape. Again, purple sector 1 for Pera. And green sector for Tomasito. These two are pushing now. We see the gap has been 14 seconds now, 15.6 seconds to position 3. Tomasito overtaking again the Red Bull. Always the same stuff is happening here, but yeah, let's go to the fight for position 4. There's not much to say at the moment, because Jojo is driving on AI. Not sure if Spaghet is driving. Is he or is he not? Let's see into the cockpit. He is. Looks like Jojo is back. I thought Jojo quitted. But he's back on track and we have another virtual safety car. So let's see if any other driver is receiving a drive-through penalty. Many drivers in the pit. We have Frank Tank, Gianbartolomeo and Clipper went into pit. Wow, was a close one for Frank Tank. Let's have a look to the tire choices. Of course, medium tires for Frank Tank, Clipper and Gianbartolomeo. We are in lap number 20 of 29. Strange that Clipper and Gianbartolomeo didn't change the front wing. They are still driving with damaged front wing. So look from the outside, yes, end plate is missing. And DRS enabled. Back to full speed. Clipper goes to the inside for the next turn. Keeps his car on track. Was a nice overtake from Clipper. Wow. Tricky overtake from Spaghet. Now driving on position 3, of course he has a 3-second time penalty. This will spoil him dark. So currently on a podium position we have Frank Tank, nearly followed, very close follow by Jojo. 0.3 seconds behind Frank Tank. Wow, 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 wow. Let's hit it to the car of the Austrian driver Jojo. Little touch with Frank Tank. But he's managing to be in front of the Williams. So only 4 drivers without any damage. That's the top 3, Tomasito, Berra and Yo-Yo. And then we have Picard. Everybody else has some front wing damage. Slight ones with 15% for Frank Tank. Then we have 30% for Spaghet and Wolfreen. Wow. Frankie. And Spaghet. On the left side. Saying hi to Yo-Yo. As you can see, if you have trouble in one corner, you get overtaken by other drivers. That's for sure a warning for Spaghet. How many warnings? 5 warnings, so one more, he gets another 3 seconds, so ending up in 6 seconds time penalty for Spaghet in the McLaren. By the way, his teammate Ripster is on vacation for multiple weeks. He sent some pictures from the F1 track in Singapore. And as I heard, he's also going for vacation on to Japan. Maybe he checks out the track in Suzuka. We're gonna have Wolfreen just behind Yo-Yo. What about the battery stuff? Yo-Yo 9%. And Wolfreen 85. Another track record. This time out we have a track record from Frank Tank driving the medium tires with a 1:28.732 for the British driver. His first track record here in the Monday Racing League. He's doing pretty nice today and also in the last races. Had some problems, but he's a good driver. Now let's go back to the action here with Wolfreen. And in front we see the Ferrari from Yo-Yo and the McLaren from Spaghet. By the way, we also have some driver insight from Yo-Yo. Let's make it a little bit personal. So Yo-Yo is driving a Thrustmaster. Clipper gets a 10-second speeding in pit lane. That's no good. So 5 laps to go, we have a 5-lap race now, and in front more or less is still the same. We see the 2 drivers, Tomasito and Berra, leading with a massive 26 seconds gap. Maybe one of these drivers is coming in to change to soft tires. Maybe yes, maybe no. If so, then I think the other driver will come to pit in the next lap. The tire usage still okay with 18% and 20 in the back for Tomasito. Then we have 15% of usage in front for Berra and 18 in the back, so slightly higher usage on the Ferrari. because we're talking about hard tires. And regarding the battery, we have close to 100% for both drivers. So both drivers are fighting with the same gun and same amount of bullets. Now guys, it's time for your predictions. Fred, Gears, let me know your predictions. I go for Tomasito on P1, Vera P2 and Jojo on position 3. Let's see a double podium for Ferrari. They're still in a fight for the Constructors' Championship. If I say Constructor Championship, let's show you the standings for this. I need to go back to here. Clicking around with the touch portal. Let's see if somebody has any prediction. But to have Frank Tank on the podium would be nice as well. We never had him in the interviews after the race. Plus he never achieved the podium, of course. Also Wolfreen in the back from Jojo. Wolfreen is backing out, but he's carrying on with the medium rubber tires, so a slight advantage for him, but gets another 3 seconds, so we have 9 seconds penalty for Wolfreen. By the way, did I miss out the fastest lap from Picard? Is it Picard with the track record? Just see on the dashboard. Yeah, Picard fastest lap 1:28.584 for Picard. I missed that one. So let's go for the final lap to the battle for P1 between Tomasito and Berra. He had some nice fights in the last races. Berra just stayed behind Tomasito. Going to the last lap. That's tactics. Maybe Tomasito is finding another gear or the last grip of his tires to escape from the DRS chicken and battery power from the Red Bull behind. There's just 0.4 second, 0.453 second gap between Tomasito on P1 and Berra on P2. So maybe now Berra is overtaking, but this will not help him because we have another long straight. Or maybe Tomasito can attack even more and go for the overtake and win the Grand Prix here in Miami. But there is Williams giving space to not give any DRS to Berra. Maybe Berra has DRS now. So do we see an overtake in the last lap in the final sector and a win from Tomasito against the Red Bull from Berra? Tomasito is going the outside line, taking the outside line, now the inside line for the final turn side by side between these two drivers. Now we have a win for Tomasito, a close one, 0.053 gap between P1 and P2, then between Tomasito and Berra, then P3. We might have an easy Monday evening drive for the Williams driver Frank Tank. Nice to have him on the podium. Welcome back to the podium. Williams, then we have on P4. That might be Spaghet. Then Jojo on 5, Wolfreen on 6, Wolfreen Volpress on 6, then Gianbartolomeo on 7. P8 we have Klippa, Picard on 9 and Wolfreen on 10. That was a nice final turn there. Nice fights between these two drivers, Tomasito and Berra for the better end for this time out for Tomasito. Close one, 0.053 seconds gap between P1 and P2. And the fastest lap for the Williams driver Picard, 1:28.584. Also a nice achievement again for the Williams team. Okay. So again, the results here. We have Tomasito on P1, a close one, P2 Berra, Frank Tank on 3, Spaghet 4, Jojo 5, Volpress on 6, Gianbartolomeo 7, Klippa 8, Picard on 9, Wolfreen on 10, then DNFing we have Judas and Zomuku. Let's also have a look at the incidents here. We need to check if everything is correct. Just quickly go through the pit stop, doesn't matter, but yeah, that was it. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching now. Now, as always, it's time for interviews for the top 3 drivers. Now let's go into Discord. Why are you not staying for the interviews, Nora? The interviews are just coming. So, Tomasito. Need to go into the commentators channel here, and then we have Tomasito, Berra and Frank Tank. So Berra the first one. Where is Tomasito and Frank Tank? Oh god. Well,
Hey.
this is at the end of the... So Frank Tech also here in the cooldown room. Let's start with Tomasito, the winner. What a battle at the end. Final turns a little bit touchy-touchy, wheel-banging stuff with Barra. Did you plan to end it like that? Tomasito?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, my audio just cut off. Can you repeat?
Did you plan to have it as tight at the end?
No, I just couldn't drop Barra from my DRS. And Barra, sorry for the contact. That was not my plan to do.
No problem.
But I think Barra did one mistake to overtake you in this in the first straight, to give you the possibility to overtake in the second straight. Barra, what do you think?
Yeah, I had full battery when I passed, so I felt like I might have a run, but I didn't.
Well, Tomasito also had more or less a full battery, 85% I think, and you had close to 100, so it was fighting with the same amount of bullets and the same gun, I think. It was nice to have such a close end for the P1 position. I think it was the closest win in the Monday Racing League history. Any plans for Frank Tank to go again on the podium in the next races, Frankie?
I'd like to do that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know I had good race pace today, and I think I did that well. And yeah, it was fun.
It was, but was a little bit a lonely race for you, driving on position 3, 15 seconds gap to the front and 20 to the back. So it was a easy Monday evening drive for you, right?
Yeah, it was just fun to be in that position where I had such a comfortable gap. I was hoping maybe the top two might crash at some point. I can nick a win or something, but nah, I was just happy to be there, to be honest.
Yeah, and what about next week, Frank Tank? Netherlands?
Ooh. I don't know. I've done a few races around there, so hopefully I'm alright, but we'll see. Should be good.
But you like it?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun, but not too many overtaking spots. Only one, I think, into turn 1. Do you know any other overtaking spot in Zandvoort?
Maybe the banking. You could do a little up and down or something. Like I can't really think of much else, but yeah, I have to send it and hope.
Yeah, and just enjoy the podium. Your first podium here in the Monday Racing League, right?
Yeah.
More to come, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, better next week, Netherlands.
A little bit more skill gap track, just not the reserve straight, but hopefully we can do something good.
Well, we had some very nice races last time out in Zandvoort. Also many crashes in the banking and so on. And yeah, I think the drivers need to be more or less relaxed to drive, to have a good Zandvoort. But also attack, of course, but with no contact. So plans for next week better. Again, of course, P1 in the qualifying.
Yep.
And P1 in the race, I think, right? At least a podium. Sure.
Yep.
Tomasito, Netherlands. What are your thoughts onto Netherlands Grand Prix?
I like the track, and I hope that I can stay close to the guys in the front.
Yeah, it looks like you had you're having a good pace last time out in the last races. I think in the last 5 races you're always within the podium positions, always fighting there, and maybe 1 or 2 races haven't been too good, but that's not because your skill. Other things happened there. So also plan next week again a podium.
We hope so.
And one more thing, what about the Constructor Championship? So Ferrari is closing why is Arobna not driving?
He woke up 15 minutes before and thought, I don't want to drive.
I wouldn't drive as well if I woke up 15 minutes before, but yeah, so hopefully
I
he's...
mean, it was a track as well. So
yeah,
it's shit track.
it's not the best track, Miami, but next week hopefully he's joining again to have a nice battle. So V-Carb still leading, the constructors ahead of Ferrari, and then I think it's Red Bull on position 3. Yeah. So thank you guys. Any last words from your side, Vera?
Nope.
No. Tomasito?
Nope.
And Frank Tank, don't say no.
Hopefully, Myth ain't there next week. Might have a chance for a podium.
Yeah, you don't miss it. You just need to get awake on time and start the game and just drive. But thank you guys for driving and see you next week. Take care. Happy evening.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, guys, so was it? Just saw we have 7 viewers. If you have any questions to the drivers for future, just write into the chat if you have a special question. I'm asking more or less always the same questions, and maybe that's a little bit boring. So if you have some crazy questions like, I don't know, what's your underwear size or whatever, just let me know in the chat. So I wish you a happy week. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.